What is going on, everybody? Chris here, and I'm here with Matt from Good Soil Investment Management, and I'll link his YouTube channel below. So we have two Model Ys here, full self-driving Model Y, full self-driving Model Y. One is Matt's, one is mine. Yours is a six-seater.
Seven-seater.
Seven-seater,
I mean, think there is a six-seater.
Yeah, no
Model
six-seater Model Y. I'm thinking of the X. So seven-seater Model Y, black, white interior. That's right.
Yeah.
I actually made a video with Matt. When he first picked it up, he let me check it out. He got a really early seven-seater Y. I can link that video too, because it's pretty good. But so we were talking on Twitter, and you were having a pretty good time with beta. When you first got beta, you were like, this is kind of garbage, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, a lot of people were posting like zero intervention drives and like all these amazing things, and I would just come up to like a simple four-way stop sign, and it was just garbage. It was just like so slow. It was like inching across. It would take about 30 seconds, it seemed, to kind of just do a simple intersection with nobody there, and pretty much all of my drives were like that. Okay. So every aspect of it was terrible. But
recently, you tweeted and you're like, okay, now I'm getting lots of zero intervention. So you're not even touching the accelerator.
Right.
So zero intervention drives. And meanwhile, I have been having a terrible time with the same version. We're both on 10.11.2. We haven't had an update in over a month now. And I'm like, what is going on? So I wanted to meet up. We're gonna pick a route. I meant to do that last night and I didn't. We're gonna pick some places around here to go. We're in Novi at the new supercharger here at 8 Mile and Haggerty that'll be opening kind of soon. Tesla owners in Michigan will be partying here. Anyway, and I'm gonna follow Matt. And I think this will be cool for a few reasons. So number one, his Model Y with beta has been performing much better than mine. My Model Y, the past like 2 days, not joking, it has been way better. I swear Tesla has flipped a switch and changed something. I'm like, they saw us talking, and they're like, oh, these guys are going to meet up. They can't prove the A/B testing theory is real. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to test it out. One thing I'm really curious about, like, if your car comes up to something, has to go around it or something, or kind of jerks the wheel stupidly, like, I wonder if mine will do the exact same thing in the same scenario.
I am curious, yeah, because it seems like they should be handling the same situations in the same way, but I'm not sure. Right. You know, it's interesting, I haven't even told you this, but the last couple days, it's actually been much worse for me. So, well, I don't know, maybe we switched versions or something, and even on my way over here, I had 2 interventions, which was kind of, for like silly things that really it should have caught, so.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I'm hopeful that we're both going to have good versions, but it'll just be interesting, I think, to see how similar or dissimilar they are.
Right, yeah, I'm really excited to see like how they kind of compare to each other, so it'll be cool. All right, so let's hop in the cars and check it out.
So this is pretty bad in parking lots generally, but I'll turn it on now. We'll see how it does. Wants to turn right for some reason. Not right here, please. Go.
Here we go. So we're gonna start. Personally, I like to turn this on after I get out of the parking lot, but I don't know what he's doing right now. So that looks like beta to me.
All right, a little awkward. Now it's choosing the wrong lane. Going a little fast up to here, but it's actually clear. Not bad. Didn't do a thing there. Wow, I'm surprised it did not slow down for that at all, but it didn't need to. Now it's slowing down for this green light, not sure why.
Okay, where are you going? So he's turning right. Let's see, I can't tell if it's beta or not, and my car's gonna kind of roll through that. I didn't really see a stop sign, so I guess that's fine. But here we go. So wow, his car accelerated really good. If that is beta, then that's actually a pretty nice acceleration. It looks normal so far. He does look very centered in the lane, and we have like whatever this is in the road. Yeah, he didn't avoid that at all, and neither did we. I'm glad we did not stop for that yellow because I didn't want to. Oh no, we're gonna lose him already. That's so annoying. And it looks like he probably tapped his brake there so that we wouldn't lose him. But
did a slight brake for that yellow light and then decided to go through it. See, Chris is back there. He must have missed it. It's pretty good. Now this is one of the issues we've had though. This lane is obviously ending up here. It should just get over right now. That's what I would do. It's racing up to this red light. There's a truck there. And I'm not sure when, if ever, it's gonna plan to get over there. So this just makes me nervous because I don't know. There's not really a great spot. Oh, now there's actually a right turn lane. So I gotta take over there. That's not right. I'll restart it. Oh, it wants to turn down that road. That was not good at all.
Moving through this green pretty nicely. Yeah, that was pretty good. Could have been a little quicker, but no big deal. So a bit of hard braking there. And oh, look at that. I wonder if he did that. Let's see. So I'm just gonna let my car. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's pretty interesting. So my car didn't have any move to the right like that, and it looked like his did. So Beta acting, you know, in two separate cars completely differently.
Oh, is it gonna go through? What is it doing? Way past the line for some reason. Can hardly even see the red light. Gotta duck down now. That was odd.
We'll see. So turn signal on, and wow, it looked like the car like kind of dove. I don't know if it did or not. And then my car is not getting over. Like, what is happening? So it's definitely, wow, they act so different. So his car like dove over and got over. Mine is all awkwardly sitting here. And you can definitely tell it was Beta because his turn signal was kind of turning on and off, which is what Beta does. Now his car also went past the stop line up there, which I find very interesting because Beta's usually very good about following those stop lines.
It keeps changing its mind whether it wants the blinker on. Alright, so now it's green. And it's not going, so I gotta hit the accelerator. And it wants to stop again, so I've got to take over one more time. That was not so great. And now it's stopping way back here. And it's got a green, so I'm hitting the accelerator again. It just wants to stop. This is, okay, I'm gonna let it go. I've had to hit the accelerator a couple times. Someone is honking behind us. That is not ideal.
You can see his turn signal is turning on and off. That is so funny. It's something I always think about, like mine's off right now. I always wonder why my car's doing that and what people around the turn signal just keeps turning on and off. That is just so funny to see from this angle rather than being in the car. So his car is not moving. We're getting honked at, so I'm gonna press the accelerator. But I mean, we can't really go anywhere. And his car is flying. My car is still not really doing anything. I'm still pressing the accelerator, so we did have an intervention there. Now I'm not touching anything. And yeah, look how slowly he's moving through the We're getting honked at again. Okay, well, it's funny because it's not really my fault. It's the person in front of me's fault, right? They were both very timid and awkward, and then it looks like he takes off really fast. From this angle, like he really gets away from us.
All right, it should turn right now, and it's not turning. So that person behind Chris is probably even more mad. Oh, there he goes. Now it should go again. All right. Person probably thinks Tesla drivers are idiots.
And then his car is slowing, and oh, I want to see his wheels. Yeah, his wheels turned just a tiny bit to the left. These kind of unprotected. Okay, that is illegal. People just have no patience. Oh, yeah, and Beta's like, am I going to go? Am I not? I see him laughing up there. I can see him in his rear view, his side mirror. So let's see, is Beta going to take the turn? Nice, yeah, it takes it really nicely. And here we are. So let's park next to him. So, okay, what are your settings, first of all?
I've got it on aggressive, I believe.
Okay.
Let me see.
So you're assertive.
Assertive, yeah. I haven't checked these in a while.
Yeah, I'm on average right now.
Oh yeah, I'm an assertive.
Okay, so you're assertive. Yeah. I'm average. So can you change to? Well, let me change to assertive. You keep it where you want it. I'll change to assertive. So it's pretty funny because did you notice that left turn? I don't know if you were looking at me, but your car like dove into the left turn.
Yeah.
And mine just kind of sat there and then awkwardly
Yeah.
sat sideways. And then I noticed your turn signal going on and off and on and off.
That was, yeah, not great.
Right.
I mean, that whole drive was pretty bad for me. How was yours?
It was okay actually. I had to press the accelerator. Did you hear we were getting honked at that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were getting honked at. Which for me, I was like, hey, it's not my fault. It's the guy in front of me, so I didn't care. How about when that lane ended at that first light? So did yours go to the right?
Well, so it should have been in the left lane all along. That was a right turn only. I couldn't tell until the very end.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
The right turn, it was very faded.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand that it was confused, but it should have just got over because there was not a whole lot of room to try to merge.
Right.
And then when we started going through there, my car all of a sudden wanted to turn right.
Okay.
And so I had to take over, and it was just not a good situation. So I had one disengagement there. And then when we got to that red light, when it turned green, my car just was not going. I tried to give it a second to go, and it wasn't going.
I noticed that.
I tapped it, tapped the accelerator, and that got it going, and then it stopped again. So I had to tap it again. So pretty bad for a 8-minute drive or whatever to have a disengagement and then you know one extra intervention.
And it also seemed like, and again maybe because you were on assertive, but it seemed like your car was like, take it off. You were leaving me in the dust every time, which I found very funny.
The turn out of the mire was very aggressive. I was kind of surprised. It was
you
just
were gone.
Going. It's not normally that aggressive, but it was fine. It was clear to do so.
And my car was not.
Yeah.
So okay, now we're on the same. I don't think average. It doesn't describe acceleration in this description of average versus assertive. But now we're on the same setting. We'll see how it goes.
There we go. Turn it on. wanted to turn left first. That's odd. All right, clear to go. Very slow. Completely the opposite of the turn out of the Meyer parking lot.
So we agreed to turn it on now, and I get a left turn signal. What is happening? We're both on assertive. Okay, now it changed to a right turn signal. That's just so funny. There's nobody to our left. It looks like his car did that correctly, and my car is being more timid than his. I mean, he's gone. So let's see if this take off. So that was crazy. Like the differences. Now again, I was on average, he was on assertive, but those settings don't describe anything about the speed. It's more about lane changes and how closely you're following the cars around you.
No, this is oh, there's a train coming. This is very interesting. So it says no right turn. There's a train coming. I don't know what it's gonna do. I think it's all right. Thankfully, we'll stop here. Hopefully that. Oh, now it wants to go. No, it says no turn. I can't go there. That is a problem. Oh, it wants to go again right away. It says no turn. I can't do that. Now, granted, that's a very small sign, so.
And then look at this. Is he taking a different route? Wow, he's going to take a different route. I think we'll follow him just because I want the route to be the same. So I have to disengage there and take over. You know, we did this kind of difference. I mean, we're going to the same spot. I held on the map for him too. But now I have to do this manually while he's... Oh, he just... Oh, okay, it's no turn on red. And he was... the car doesn't know that. So... Yeah, so he turned it back on, and it's still going to try to turn on red. That's so funny. Actually, that's so funny. I didn't see it either, but I'm in a new location. I'm not that familiar with this area, so his beta, I'm sure, is off right now because if he turns it on, it's going to turn on red, even though it's not supposed to.
All right, now it doesn't say that, so I'm going to let it go. It's doing this very awkwardly, and here we go.
Okay, now that sign turned off. What a weird situation. So now he looks like it was very timid for him. My internet on my car is just terrible right now, whereas his obviously is working fine. So I can't even do anything with this map. I don't know if this is even going to work for me because it's not... Oh, it's trying to go around him. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, let's try to turn around here. This is just bonkers right now.
It was going to turn left again. What is going on with his navigation? All right, clear to go. Clear to go. Very awkward. It's way too slow.
So pretty good job, like a nice stop, and then moving forward. Yeah, too timid. It's hard because like it's hard to see over there. So I understand the car being timid, but yeah, it's not the way a human would work. But it did it successfully, it did it safely. That's the most important part.
Why is it not? That was such a conservative turn.
So another stop sign here. We're in the road now, so you need to just go. Like there's nobody there. So the car handled it, but it just took too long to go after it was already into the next road.
Don't know what that was about.
So we have this left turn here. We need to wait for this car, and my car is just gonna go. Like doesn't even care that they're there.
First part with the train was very confusing. Granted, even for a human, that's a strange sign to say no turn, and technically you have to kind of see around the corner to understand what's going on. And I'm wondering what happened to Chris.
Mine was trying to go a different way.
Yep.
So I tried to reroute it, but it actually never loaded the destination.
Okay.
So it went around you at that point, and so then I took over. It was actually going around you really well, and then I took over, but I couldn't like put in a new destination because that entire drive it was loading.
Yeah, that was not ideal, but then after that, it handled it pretty well. A little bit awkward, you know, it wasn't as confident in the turning as it had been before, so yeah. I don't understand why it turns so confidently sometimes and so tentatively others.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that too. All right, let's find at least one more spot, maybe two more if you got time.
Sure. A little tentative there, but pretty good. awkward there. It was a tight left turn, to be sure.
My car is like screwed up right now, so I'm actually going to reboot it right now while we're driving. After this left turn, I want to make sure, you know, we're going the right place. So his car is more off to the right, and here we go. We're moving to the right, probably because of those parked cars, so that helps orient it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm actually not that surprised to see the cars behaving so differently in the exact same scenarios, because even if you take your exact same vehicle through the same scenarios, you'll get different behaviors and things. So yeah, that right turn actually looks pretty natural. Like, it kind of hit the brakes there for a second, which was a little weird. But beyond that, like, I don't know, it looked natural to me. So we stop, we look both ways, and we go. And mine did the same little brake there. So that's very interesting. So that turn was taken exactly the same way. Seems like it gets up to speed much quicker than ours does. Oh, that wasn't good. Look at that left turn. Oh my gosh, I wonder if he took over. Oh, and my car is dodging. Yeah, so it like sees this other car and is freaking. Oh, yep, same thing. Look at that same behavior. We kind of brake. It looked like he kind of moved over a bit, but wow, that is just so crazy. All right, let's reboot this. So we're going to lose the screen here for a minute or so, but that's okay. The car can still do FSD while the screen is rebooting.
Got a big pothole there. It's a good job avoiding that. Whoa, except it got way too far over, and now it wants to drive in the parking lot. Ooh, this is so awkward. All right. Oh, man. Very uncomfortable. All right, it's clear to go. Unless it waits too long. All right, now it really needs to go. All right, I gotta hit the accelerator.
No problem there. We just can't see what it's seeing or thinking. Yeah, so we're in the middle of the road, and he is not. What the heck? All right, so we stop. Wow, is that his car? It's accelerated so fast. Look at it going. Oh no, it's like to the right of the road. My car is barely moving through this intersection. This is so funny. Okay, so going around the cone. Please go around the cone. There's a big hole there. Okay, that's good. And then, yep, exact same thing. We move on to the side of the road. Acceleration is too much. I think he took over right about there, but I left it. Maybe he didn't, because my car kind of seemed like it did the same thing. And then he's gone. His car is just too fast. And I don't know exactly where we're going here. So screen is still rebooting. There he is. He's right there. He took that left turn. Looked natural to me. It looked like he pressed the accelerator pedal to me, but there's no way to know without, I mean, you'll know because you can see his footage.
Did a good job slowing down for that guy who was in the wrong lane. Now it's getting over. Yeah, that was great. That was exactly the way it should have handled that. Needed to change lanes quickly, and it did. So now I've had a lot of situations where in a very wide lane like this, it wants to get over to the middle. All right, now it should just keep going. And then get back toward the left. Yeah, did great.
He turned right somewhere around here. And we're not. It looks like our destination is just lost. Great. This is awesome.
Hey, Chris.
Hello. So mine missed that right turn at the light.
Okay.
I assume because it was rebooting and it didn't have the nav in, but I still think, yeah, it still says routing with no traffic data. I don't know. My internet's just like, it's broken. Like today. This wasn't happening before, and now it is. So a pretty interesting little scenario there, and the car did show on the display that it was choosing the right lane, which was correct. Lots of turn signals there that are unneeded. That was actually really good. We moved out of that right turn only lane. It kind of turned into a right turn only lane. So that was great. And the driving right now is really smooth. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed. This testing is going poorly. But I'll try to, mash up the footage so you're seeing the same route at the same time. You're comparing the same parts of the road. All right, I'm having all kinds of trouble here.
It looks like it. Yeah.
My internet just isn't working on the car. I don't know. It wasn't even a problem this morning. I navigated to the mire.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was working. I didn't notice anything.
Yeah.
So whatever. Let's find one more.
Okay.
Are you good for one more? Okay. Let's find one more. What about Parmenter's Northville Cider Mill?
Sure.
Let's see. Yeah, my internet's not working. I wonder if I turn my hotspot on my phone. I'm connected to my hotspot. Now let's see. Oh, get out of here. There. Yeah, now it loaded. So my car doesn't have internet right now.
That is...
I don't know. But it has internet
Very
with my
strange.
hotspot, so let's see if that helps.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the best comparison. But, it's comparing two beta cars.
It is.
It sure is.
Oh, wait, this... Ooh, not awkward. Alright.
And that looks like human driving to me. Yeah, that's him. So he's going to turn on right here. I just saw his hand go for the driver stalk. So yeah, it looks pretty beta-y to me. Look at that guy. It's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, I forgot to ask him about if he has it set up. Well, you'll see in his car if his car is going over the speed limit. So mine did the same thing. It kind of started, moved to the right, and then moved out. So that's pretty funny to see those little quirks being repeated like exactly.
It's a nice job. Oh, looks like it saw them too late or something. That was very strange. Does a nice job through there, though. Alright, pretty good. I mean, it's going pretty fast through here, but it's handling it really well, actually. That was great. Very, very good right there.
So going around this guy really nicely there. That's good. And then this is again, the new four-way stop that we're going through. So we're stopping. We have somebody right there. And continuing, very nice. So that was handled very nicely. Wow, look at his car up there. I wonder if it did all that. So what are we going to do? Oh, you did it. All right. So you go around and then you move over. Hey, that was sweet. Very nice. And then you're going to go slow. No, you're not. You're just going to go for it. Okay. Hey, handled it beautifully. That was great. That was really good. Going around that cone, moving back over to the right. That was cool. Look at that left turn. Like, that looked so good from back here. It looked very human-like. It looked fast. And there's no cars around, so I would assume he didn't interact with his car in any way. Sorry, I see that my GoPro's a little weird right now, but I'm driving a car, so I can't really mess with it. And boom, look at that. We have the same thing. So we waited for that car, and then a little bit of braking after. But the turn itself was okay, and then a hard brake there. That was no good.
Kind of slowed down there for no reason. I don't know what that was. Very slow up to this traffic light or traffic sign. All right, go ahead. That was good.
Coming up to this right turn. This is a good route. So this is a good kind of finale here, the grand finale. So stopping at the right and going. So there's a car coming from the left, but they have a stop sign. So it was correct for us to move through there.
All right, it's a blinking red, which I don't know if it's picking this up. So technically, we can go. I'm gonna hit the accelerator. So, not the best there, but that's slightly confusing, honestly. How many left turns at a blinking red do you see? All right, now it should be getting over, because this is blocked off with traffic cones. Yeah, does a good job there. Now it needs to get back over, which it doesn't seem to want to do. So please get over. Alright, I use my turn signal to help it do that.
So this is a blinking red. And I don't know, his car went. I don't know, he may have hit the accelerator. Yeah, so we're not moving. So I'm going to tap the accelerator. That's what I'm going to guess he did. And I kind of want to catch up. So, geez, you are struggling. Oh, look at this. Wow, this is a great route. And a little bit, yeah, so it's confused. And it's going around. It's going around. Okay, I'm pressing the accelerator here. And, okay, it wants to get back over. You can see it, like, wants to change lanes over there. Go ahead, go ahead. And it did it. Hey, 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 hey. So I had to kind of coax it through there with the accelerator pedal, but it did all the steering on its own. It kind of handled that all on its own, which was nice.
Oh gosh. Not sure if it was gonna hit that squirrel or not.
I think he waited there longer. Whoa, what was that? See his car? That was crazy. So this is a two-way stop. So cross traffic stops, we do not. And let's see if our car does the same thing as his. No. we just glide right through there. That's where he did that big swerve. That was a good route.
It was a very interesting route. There was a lot of things in the road, tight spaces. It handled it all pretty well, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I did have to intervene at the blinking red light to turn left. It just wanted to stop there.
Yes.
So I had to accelerate a little bit there, and I did disengage for a squirrel that was in the middle of the road. So
the car didn't care.
car didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we made it to our final destination. Thank you so much, Matt. I hope you enjoyed. Did you like trying beta in different spots?
It was fun. Yeah, I kind of have a habit of just kind of staying in my own little neighborhood, doing the same routes over and over again, and it's maybe giving me a false sense of security of how good it is just doing those. So yeah, getting out of the comfort zone a little bit and frankly seeing how your car handles it versus mine was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was great. I loved like when you would take a left turn and then I'd take the same one and they'd be exactly the same. It's like, it's a robot. But then other times like they handled so differently. So thank you again for this comparison. I really appreciate your time. And I'm excited to see the final footage of like the actual, kind of side by side, seeing things happening, one after the other.
Yeah, it was interesting. There were a couple times when we got away from each other, so I couldn't see exactly how your car was handling it. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, thank you so much. Check out Matt's channel. It'll be linked below. And if you have any questions for either of us, leave them down below. And you will see me and who knows, maybe Matt in the next video.